The boy who learned to slow down time. In a small town surrounded by mountains and a quiet river, there lived a boy named Arif. Everyone knew him for one simple reason: he was always in a rush. Arif walked fast, talked fast, ate fast, and even thought fast. While other kids would stop to watch birds, clouds, or flowing water, Arif believed all of that was just a waste of time. He had one belief in life: the faster I move, the faster I will succeed. Because of this mindset, Arif always finished everything quickly. But quickly didn't mean well. His handwriting was messy, his answers were incomplete, and mistakes were common. Teachers often said, "Slow down, Arif," but he never listened. At home, his mother would gently ask him to sit and talk for a while, but he would always reply, "I don't have time," and rush out the door. Even his friends started feeling distant from him because he would finish games so quickly that no one else even got the chance to enjoy them. But Arif didn't realize anything was wrong. In his mind, he wasn't careless, he was efficient. One afternoon, while walking home through a forest shortcut, Arif noticed something unusual near an old banyan tree. An elderly man was sitting there quietly on a wooden bench. He had calm eyes and a peaceful presence, as if time itself slowed down around him. The old man looked at Arif and asked, "Why are you always in such a hurry, boy?" Arif stopped for a moment and said, "I'm not in a hurry. I'm just going home fast." The old man smiled slightly and asked, "Tell me something, where exactly are you trying to go so quickly?" Arif replied instantly, "Success." The old man then asked, "And what is success to you?" Arif said without hesitation, "Getting things done faster than everyone else. Winning. Being ahead." The old man stayed silent for a moment and then said something that stayed with Arif forever, "Then you are not living in time, you are trying to escape it." The old man then took out a glass jar along with some large stones, small pebbles, and sand. He placed the empty jar in front of Arif and said, "Watch carefully." First, he placed the large stones into the jar and asked, "Is it full?" Arif nodded, "Yes." Then the old man added pebbles, and they filled the spaces between the stones. "Now is it full?" he asked again. Arif hesitated, "I don't think so." Finally, the old man poured sand into the jar, filling every empty space. Now the jar looked completely full. The old man smiled and said, "Now it is full." Arif asked, "What does this mean?" The old man replied, "Your life is just like this jar. The large stones represent the most important things: learning, patience, relationships, and real experiences. The pebbles are smaller tasks. The sand is distraction, hurry, and noise. If you fill your life only with speed and rushing, there will be no room left for what truly matters." That night, Arif couldn't sleep. The old man's words kept echoing in his mind, Speed is not the same as meaning. The next day at school, something unusual happened. In art class, Arif didn't rush for the first time. He slowed down and observed colors carefully. He noticed how red blended into orange and how shadows formed shapes. It took him longer than everyone else, but when he finished, his drawing felt different, it felt alive. His teacher looked at it and said, "For the first time, I feel like you were actually present while doing this." Arif didn't fully understand those words yet, but he felt something change inside him. Days passed, and Arif slowly began to change. He still moved quickly sometimes, but now he also paused. He began listening when people spoke instead of waiting to reply. He started noticing small things: the sound of wind through trees, birds sitting on wires, rain hitting the ground. One day, a friend asked him, "Why are you walking so slow now?" Arif smiled and said, "I think I used to arrive places. But I never really got there." Weeks later, Arif returned to the forest path. The old man was there again, waiting under the banyan tree. Arif said, "I think I understand now, but changing myself is harder than I thought." The old man nodded and said, "Of course it is. You spent years running. Now you must learn how to walk. Arav asked, but what if I fall behind others? The old man smiled gently and said, the river never worries about reaching the ocean first. It only focuses on flowing in its own way. From that day on, Arav didn't stop dreaming or working hard, but he stopped running from time. He learned how to move with it. And slowly, he realized something powerful: life is not about how fast you go, but how deeply you experience each moment along the way.